Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will be testing out an affordable brush set from Amazon. If you're someone who is following me from quite some time, then you must be knowing that I am obsessed with brushes from quite some time. And I'm always so interested to try out new affordable brushes. So in today's video, I will be trying out a very affordable brush set from Amazon. And this is from the brand Puna store. So I'm very excited to see how these affordable brushes will perform. So if you are interested to see how the brushes perform, and if you're interested to see my review about these brushes, then please keep on watching. So before testing out how the brushes perform, first let's take a look at the brushes. So these are the 4 brushes, and I received these 4 brushes in this plastic packaging. And on 2 of the brushes they have written, like this is the contour brush and this is the eyeshadow brush, and this name is written on only 2 brushes. On the remaining 2 brushes there is nothing written at all, and I got these brushes for rupees 250. Now talking about the packaging of the brushes, this part of the brush is plastic, and talking about the bristles of the brushes, the bristles of the brushes is made of synthetic fiber. I think for 250 rupees, the packaging is pretty good. I think I would rate the packaging a 6 out of 10. So I've already cleansed, moisturized my face, applied a sunscreen and also applied a primer. Now let's move on to the concealer, and for the concealer, I will be using this Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. And I absolutely hate this concealer. You can see how messy the cap has become. The packaging and this sponge tip applicator is so bad. And I'm just going to apply the concealer to hide some darkness on my face, some blemishes. And for the concealer, I will be using this brush, and this is the second dense brush from the whole brushes. So let's see how this performs. I still remember PAC had a similar brush collection they had launched. I mean, the brushes had the same kind of packaging. It was, I think, black and brown, if I'm not wrong. But yes, the shape of the brushes was exactly the same. Yes, it is blending the concealer very well. There is no patchiness at all, I would say. And the brush also feels pretty good on the skin. I don't think it feels like hard, but it doesn't even feel very soft. I think it feels something in between. Wow. Very impressed with this concealer brush. Now let's move on to the foundation. For the foundation, I have this PAC HD Liquid Foundation. I'm just taking one pump on the back of my hand. And I will be applying the foundation with the help of a flat brush. This definitely doesn't come with the set, but I'm just using it to apply the foundation so that my hands don't get messy. And I think I took some extra amount of foundation. I think half pump was enough. Let's see. Still this much foundation is remaining. Now for the foundation, I have is this very fluffy and the most dense brush from the whole lot. And I will be using this to to blend my foundation. And I would suggest you to hold the brush from this part rather than holding it from this, because this way you would get a nice grip to blend your foundation. Absolutely loved this foundation brush. It has blended my foundation without any effort. I never expected this affordable brush to blend my foundation so well. And Puna store makes some affordable and good quality brushes. I also have one more set from them which I had purchased a few years ago, and it is still working very well. I'm using the remaining foundation which I had on the back of my hand, and I'm going to blend it again with this brush. Yes, best is to hold the brush this way, because if you hold like this, you don't get a good grip while applying the foundation. I think that is because this part, I mean the plastic handle of the brush is not of that great quality. Maybe if it was much sturdy, then maybe you could have held it at this part. Now for the compact, I will be using this same brush which we used to apply the foundation. And one more thing, the size of the brushes is slightly smaller than the regular size you get in brushes. Just dabbing some powder on my face. I know we don't have the habit of using such brushes. We have used such kind of brushes for the longest time. So it can be a bit difficult, or it can maybe take some time for you to get used to these kind of brushes. Maybe if you have just this brush set in your collection, then I don't think it should be a problem. But if you have the normal brushes and if you have this shape of brushes, then maybe it can be slightly uncomfortable. Maybe, I don't know. For the blush, again I will be using this brush because this is the most dense brush among all the brushes. Oops. I took a lot of blush. I'm just going to use a blender and blend it all. Actually, I took a lot of blush on the brush and I was looking like a clown, so I had to go with the beauty blender to blend it all out. I'm just taking off the extra product from the brush and then I'm going to apply my blush with it. Just a quick tip, whenever you're using this brush for applying your blush, make sure you take very little product, otherwise you're going to end up looking like a clown. And this brush does deposit a lot of color. So yeah, that's that. And for the contour, I'm going to use this brush. Now they say this is a eyeshadow brush, but I don't know whether it will work for eyeshadow or no. Maybe you can just apply one shade with the help of this brush, but I'm not going to use this for eyeshadow. And for the contouring, I have is this PAC concealer. I don't remember the shade. I will mention the name of the shade in the description box. Not sure whether this brush will work for contour or no, but let's see. I'm just using it on this part first. I think it is working, but I think this is too thin for a contour brush. Maybe I would like to use something like this, the brush which we used for the concealer. to apply the contour. I am going to contour the remaining part of my face, like the forehead and nose. This one is very pigmented, so I usually just dot it on my face. And now I will be using this brush which we used for the concealer to blend the contour. And I think this does a much better job because it is dense. First thing, the previous brush was like as if it has no bristles. So yes, I would suggest you guys to use this brush which we used for the concealer to blend the contour as well. Now let's move on to the highlighter, and for the highlighter I will be using this brush which we used to blend the contour first, but it didn't blend the contour very well, maybe because this is too thin. So we are going to use this for highlighter. This is the thinnest brush among all the brushes. Yeah, a pretty decent brush for the highlighter, I would say. I mean, what else would you ask for rupees 250? For 250 rupees, you don't even get a single good quality brush. And here you are getting 4 brushes for 250. And you can also grab these brushes on discount. They come for around 199 rupees. So you can grab them at a much cheaper price. Yes, I think for the price, they are doing a good job. I mean, the brushes do a good job. And for highlighting the inner corner, I will be using this tiny brush. This is the only brush which we haven't used till now. And I think this is going to work well to highlight the inner corners. Yes. Yes, this brush works very well for your inner corners. And you can also use this brush to highlight your brow bone. So I have done my remaining makeup, and I will list all the products I have used in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. Now talking about my final take on these brushes. So these brushes are a good option if you are someone who is just getting into makeup and you need the most affordable brush set. So this is really good if you need the perfect, or if you need all the brushes which are required for your face, then you can definitely check this out. And this brush set is also good if you don't wear makeup on a day-to-day basis. If you just wear makeup very occasionally for some party or some functions and you need the most affordable face brush set, then this brush is perfect for 250 rupees. So that was it about the review of the brushes. In case you're interested to purchase the brush set, I will link it in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. And also don't forget to click on the notification bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, bye.